First tonight, KIMT News 3 is learning more about a fatal crash involving a horse-drawn buggy over the weekend. It happened in Fillmore County, just northeast of Prosper, Minnesota on Friday night. We now know 12-year-old Joe Mass died from his injuries after being life-flighted to Wisconsin. According to a GoFundMe set up for the family, Joe's father, Menno, and a brother were also hurt in that crash. KIMT News 3's Annalise Johnson spent her day in Fillmore County and is learning more about the crash. Annalise.
George, I'm here in front of Highway 52 in Rochester. It's highly unlikely to see an Amish buggy traveling on this busy stretch of highway, but head just an hour south down Highway 52 into parts of Fillmore County, and it is quite likely that you will come across an Amish buggy or two.
Driving through parts of Fillmore County, like here in Harmony, seeing an Amish buggy hitched up in town or trotting down the shoulder of Highway 52 and county roads is a normal part of life for residents.
Yeah, they're part of our community. You know, they contribute to our community and the stores and everything. So I think they should be taken care of.
Without the bright headlights and taillights of motor vehicles, sometimes buggies aren't as visible. So the Fillmore County Sheriff's Office asked drivers to be extra vigilant looking out for the county's Amish neighbors, especially at night or during busy traffic hours. Buggies travel around 5 to 10 miles per hour, so a driver can run up very quickly on a buggy, especially on the highway.
You're going to see a red light usually. The statute does require Amish to have a red light to the rear visible from 500 feet. It's something that we're always kind of evaluating and making sure that it does meet the statutory requirements, but it can be at times a little bit harder to see, so we do ask people to pay a little bit better attention as they travel those roads.
They have a right to be there too, and they have the stuff on the buggies for protection.
If you're not familiar with the Amish community in Fillmore County, driving past a horse-drawn carriage may catch you off guard.
I think it's important to pay attention to because it's not something that's common everywhere. So, you know, it can be a bit surprising to see a slow-moving vehicle with a light and not be exactly sure what it is. And
Sheriff John
like
DeGeorge
every
urges
other
drivers
vehicle,
to
I think
maintain
that's good.
control of their own vehicles and be mindful of all people on Fillmore County roadways, no matter what kind of vehicle they're traveling in.
Regardless of whether it's Amish or whether it's farmers during harvest season or whether it's people on motorcycles or in motor vehicles, bicycles or pedestrians, we all just have to be careful and share the roadway and be mindful of safety.
If you've ever encountered an Amish buggy on the roads, it's possible you've noticed a reflective orange triangle on the back of the buggy. This is known as a slow-moving vehicle triangle. This can help with safety, but the Amish are not legally required to use it. Live in Rochester, Annalise Johnson, KIMT News 3.
That's an important story. Thank you, Annalise. A GoFundMe has been set up for the Mast family, and it's raised over $6,500 at last check. And we have a link to that fundraiser on our website, KIMT.com. You can find the story under local news. Okay, let's take a live look over Austin this Monday evening after an absolutely beautiful